What is up, y'all? I am in the Queen City. I am in Charlotte. It's super noisy behind me over there, but I'm in Charlotte. You can see downtown right there. And I am heading up in Abingdon, Virginia today, so stay tuned.
Let's go.
Alright, y'all. I have made it to Abingdon. The drive this afternoon was gorgeous. It was so beautiful. I went up through the mountains. Instead of taking the interstate, I went up through the mountains. Up through Boone and Mountain City, and up through like kind of Tennessee and that area, and there had just been like a fresh, well, it wasn't fresh, I guess it was a day old snow. There was like about an inch of snow on the ground most of the places too, so it was really like, almost kind of fairy tale-ish. It was gorgeous. I'm definitely gonna want to come up and check out that area a little bit more, maybe for a vlog another time. I don't know, but I'm in Abingdon now, and I'm gonna jump in the shower, get refreshed, and start looking for things to do. Head out on the town, go check out the downtown area or something like that. We'll see. But yeah, we'll see what happens. But I'm gonna jump in the shower first. So, showered, check. Next, I'm gonna jump in the car and go check out the downtown area of Abingdon. Now, first of all, some of you guys might wonder why I am in Abingdon, Virginia. Thing called the Great Canyons, which are slot canyons. Which, if you've been out to the Midwest or to the Southwest, you know all about slot canyons. You've probably seen them out there. Fun facts: we actually have some slot canyons on the East Coast here too. And they're right here in Abingdon, Virginia, and it's the only ones on the East Coast, I think east of the Mississippi River or something like that. So I'm really excited to go check that out also, because that is going to be really cool, I think. But I figured, you know what, I needed to get out of town, go out and do something a little farther away. So I'm doing an overnight trip here. I figured I'd spend the evening kind of walking around downtown Abingdon and getting a feeling for it. It's something that does have a kind of a cool downtown area and all that fun stuff. So I'm excited to definitely check that out. And grab some food because I am starving. Alright, y'all. Also, just check out my... Alright, y'all. I am in downtown Abingdon. Check out my rental car. It's super cute. Let me show you. I've named him Buster. He's adorable. Yeah, but I'm in Abingdon, and I'm gonna go walk around. I'm a little late in the day, so I think a lot of the stores are closed, but I'm hoping there'll be food. It's really cold. It's like 30 degrees outside, and there's snow on the ground, which is cool. But it is kind of chilly, so we're just gonna kind of meander and see what we find. A cute little town. It's really well decorated for Christmas right now, within the holidays anyway. It's beautiful. I didn't know it'd been around since 1778, but I learned that. It's really cool. It's really chilly and I'm hungry, so I really am gonna go look for somewhere to eat, I think, next. I don't know, it's kind of sleepy at the moment because it's Tuesday night, so I don't know if I'll stay down here too much longer. We'll see. Well, that was good. I had a pulled pork plate. Cannot go wrong with a pulled pork plate. They had some like 5 different barbecue sauces that were really inventive and pretty delicious. My favorite was a hot sauce and pepper flakes and vinegar, which is pretty much Eastern North Carolina barbecue sauce, so no big change there. I am heading back to Buster. I'm gonna get back in there, warm myself up, and head back to the hotel. I do have to go kind of early in the morning to hike because I got to get the car back to Asheville by 3:30. So, and it's about 3.5 hour hike. So we got to hike by 8 o'clock or so and then head out of here. So, that's what I'm gonna do. It is freezing. It's so cold. I am heading back to the car, and I'm assuming it'll be this cold tomorrow. I'm not looking forward to that as much, but I have more layers, so we'll see what happens. Anyway, stay tuned. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna sign off for the night here. Early morning tomorrow to hike out to the slot canyons. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into bed here. Prepare for that. Good night. Good morning, y'all. Oh my gosh, I did not sleep at all last night. Yeah, I got 3 hours of sleep, but that's okay. We're gonna go hiking anyway. It is like 28 degrees outside right now, so y'all have to know I love you. We are going hiking in 28 degrees, but I have layers and a hat and scarf and gloves, so everything's gonna be fine. It is just really cold. There's frost on top of my car. Oh well. I'm gonna grab some breakfast and then we're gonna hit on down the road and see if we can't find some slot canyons. See if we can't find some slot canyons. Breakfast is done. It's really cold, the Buster's warming up. I think it's time for hiking. Let's go. Y'all, we are hiking through a winter wonderland today. Look at this. This is gonna be really fun. I'm excited. It's quite a ways back up in here. I think I did 14 miles on like a 35-mile-per-hour road or something like that. And it's chilly, but I suppose it could be a lot colder. And the snow is gonna look really cool, so I'm excited about all that. All right. Onto the channels. Well, it's certainly warmer when you're hiking. I am under kind of a time crunch because I gotta get the car back to Asheville. So the nice thing is it's so cold out that I can hike as fast as I need to without really getting tired because I'm not overheating. So I'm loving it. It's super beautiful out here. Oh my gosh. Snow just adds a whole new element. I didn't even think about it when I was planning this trip that it'd be December, it could be snowy, but it worked out just perfectly for me. So I'm really excited about that.
That got steep fast. I did not bring the right shoes for hiking in the snow. It's icy, it's cold, the snow just keeps getting deeper. There's a gorgeous view to my right here, but you can't really see it through the trees on the camera. So, oh well. But yeah, whew. Snow just keeps getting deeper. I think there's like 3 inches on the ground now, but I just passed mile marker 11. I think it's not much farther up there, so we're almost there. Whew. Oh yeah, and before I forget, a little bit more information. It's about a 3-mile hike, as you've seen, as I've mentioned. It is pretty steep, as I've said. And in parts, I think the sign said there were 20% and 30% grades in little parts of it. There's one specific stretch that's real steep. It's definitely not as quick a hike as I expected it to be. It's gonna take me probably about 2.5 hours to do the whole thing, and I'm really pushing it and really hustling. So all the information I've read suggests 3.5 to 5 hours if you really want to like enjoy the hike and then enjoy hanging out at the channels and stuff like that. I did get to see all of it. I really liked it. It's too cold to hang up there very long anyway, so I'm not upset about how much time I had. I do wish I'd had a little more time to enjoy the hike, but it's a good way to get my heartbeat up, I guess. But yeah, like I said, it's a 3-mile hike in, 3-mile hike back, so 6 miles round trip. Which sounds like a lot, but it really goes by fast, especially if it's nice weather out, because you're just kind of enjoying views. Some of the best views I've seen in a long time, actually, on a hike. So definitely worth, yeah, definitely on par with like the Lookout Trail from last week. So if you haven't seen that one, check that one out too, by the way. I'll check right up here for a link, and and you'll enjoy that one too, I'm sure. Anyway, so. Y'all, I've made it. Wow, look at that. This is where I am. Okay, so these are the slot canyons. They're called the Great Channels in Virginia. They're definitely worth checking out if you're up in Abingdon area. They're just north of Abingdon. And sorry, I'm gonna be looking down. A lot of snow, don't wanna fall. But they're just north of Abingdon, and they're super cool. They're about 400 million years old, and I'm not exactly sure how they formed, but I imagine it was as slot canyons do. Wow, oh my gosh, it's beautiful. Oh, this is just awesome. Yeah, this is so cool. This is totally worth a trip up here. If you're in this area, or you know, you're doing the Virginia Creeper Trail and you have an extra day. Yeah, no, this is so cool. Yeah, like I said, they were formed about 400 million years ago, so they're super old. And like I said a while ago, they're the only slot canyons on the East Coast. I think east of the Mississippi. So obviously, there's a lot of these out in the Southwest, but here on the East Coast, we don't really have any, except for this one. So this is where we are. This is here. It's about 3-mile hike or so. I'll link a bunch of information in the description, so definitely check that, and I'll also link the Abingdon Tourist website, so you can check that out as well. Man, there's no one here either. Like, there were some footsteps in the snow, so someone was here at some point in the last 2 days or so, but it is empty and so cool. I love it here. This is awesome. Oh, my poor toesies is cold. Brr. If you're hiking in the snow, bring hiking boots, not tennis shoes. Trust me, totally worth it. Brr. Very cold. Oh well, but this is so cool. I'm loving this. This was definitely the right decision to come up here. I was definitely on the edge this morning when I woke up, just because it was so cold outside and it was super snowy and I didn't have the right shoes. But totally worth it in the end, as long as I don't end up with frostbite. Just kidding, it's not that cold. I'm gonna check it out a little bit more, but I think I gotta turn around and head home soon here because I do have to get my car back. Oh, it's uphill up out of the canyons again. I'm heading out. My toes are getting cold. I gotta head back. I still have like an hour hike back to the car before I can start warming them up, so I gotta head back. Really cool. You can actually see those canyons from the top too, but because it's snowy, there's a lot of cracks. I didn't really want to fall in something, so I decided I was just gonna stick with hanging out in the down. But if you're here when there's no snow, totally check out the top of the canyons there too. Thanks you all for watching this one. It's been a lot of fun. It's totally worth the trip up. Yeah, so next video next Friday. Again, hopefully, fingers crossed. I'll let you know if not. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.